So hey guys, welcome to my first video. It is going to be a Q&A, and let me introduce y'all if you guys don't know me, but my name is Miranda Marie. I am 17 years old. I almost forgot how old I was, and I'm literally filming this on New Year's Eve. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's January 1st, y'all, and it's 1 a.m. and I'm so excited for the new year. Obviously COVID is not like over, like just because it turned in New Year doesn't mean everything's gone, but it's definitely a new year to set new resolutions and new goals to achieve. But yeah, I love going to church. I love spending time with my family. I love makeup, as you guys can tell. I have a whole vanity behind me, but I love that. I love Jesus. I love iced coffee, and planning and organizing and hosting parties. I know that's a weird thing to say, but yeah. And I hope you guys enjoy the rest of the video. So let's get into it. And this is my channel. So today's first video is going to be a Q&A. So I actually asked questions on my Instagram. Not ask questions, but like put up a little question story on my Instagram a couple days ago, and I kind of gave it some time. That way all the questions that wanted to get asked were able to go through, and questions were definitely asked. So you guys can see that. I don't know if you guys can see it during light, but yeah. So I don't know if I'm gonna say the name or not. I'm not sure, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to put them up on the screen so you guys can see like what I'm reading off of. But let's get into it. There's like quite a bit of questions, so I'm kind of excited. Also, if I look up, I'm looking at the viewfinder to look at myself to make sure like I'm still in focus. But yeah, so let's kind of go with an easy question. How did you get into makeup? So I got into makeup mostly because of YouTube and also my sister. So my sister and I are 14 years apart. So she's 31 and I'm 17. So I always kind of like got like the inspo and stuff from like her and my mom, because we wouldn't go often to the mall to go shopping, but like when we did, I always fell in love with like Sephora, like the MAC counter, and like the Chanel counter. Like I always like walked out with like purple lipstick. Obviously that's not sanitary now, but that was me walking with all these sorts of colors. So what's the next question? Oh, I guess we'll follow with this one. Who are the closest people in your life? So the closest people in my life are literally my mom, my sister, and my best friend Xiani. Like they're literally, I literally live for them besides Jesus. But yeah, they're my favorite people ever, and both my sisters actually. And yeah, what's your favorite part in your makeup routine? So my favorite part in my makeup routine has to definitely, I have like two things, but like my favorite thing is the foundation, because foundation, it's like literally your bare skin and then you put on like a whole base, and it's like a canvas. Like literally you're like, okay, you can go like on a work of art now, and you can literally do anything to it. Like you can create any eyeshadow look, any, like you can put a lot of bronzer, a little bit of bronzer, a lot of blush, and like it's like literally a blank canvas that you get to work with. So that's my favorite part. And also has to be highlighter. I love highlighter. It's literally my favorite thing. The Becca Champagne Pop is my favorite. What's your favorite activity to do rather than makeup and being in church? So I guess it would have to be being with my family. I love being with my family and my best friend. I love doing that. I love watching YouTube too. My favorite pastime. How did you get close with your church? So I actually got really close with the church that I attend to right now because of my best friend Xiani. She was always inviting me to like the youth nights and stuff, and not gonna lie, at the beginning I would like make up excuses not to go to them, but once I like started going to them more frequently and I got saved, it was literally the best decision I've ever made, going and getting saved and meeting so many new people that I get to call family now, and I love it. It's literally the best thing ever. What's your favorite church memory and why? My favorite church memory has to be, there's so many, but my favorite like memory has to be setting up for conference. It was the first conference that I had ever gone to for my church, and like we hosted and I got to be a part of it. I was what's it called, like a small group director kind of. I was hosting, or a host. I was hosting middle school, I think, with my friend Marquez. It was really fun. It was definitely a new experience trying to get all those middle schoolers to listen. They didn't, but it was so much fun. Who's someone you look up to? So there's so many people I look up to in different aspects, but definitely like makeup wise and stuff, I really look up to, like, I love Sarai or Jaclyn Hill. I love them. And like life wise, definitely my mom. Like, she's such a strong person that I look up to, and I can't wait to be just like her. She's such a boss girl. Like, I love her. Who's your BFF and why? It's funny because my BFF asked this question, but my best friend is Ixiani. I've known her for literally like 10 years, and I met her in elementary, and we've literally been writing hard since then. She is definitely like my Tracy. I love her. We do almost everything together. Before COVID, we were literally always at each other's houses and like always going out to eat and everything. It was so much fun. What's your favorite snack? My favorite snack, I think unhealthy wise, hot Cheetos and pickle juice. Love that. Don't love the stained fingers afterwards, but love that. Healthy wise, I love bell peppers and cream cheese with pepperoni and everything bagel seasoning. Oh, it's so good. If you haven't tried it, def recommend. What is the goal you strongly think you can achieve? I would say being an influencer and being a YouTuber, because it's something that I've always wanted to do. I've looked up to these YouTubers for so long. Like, I've literally been writing with Mac Barbie 07, if you not know, it's Bethany Moda, but like Meredith Foster, Claudia Saluski, O2L, like Joy Garza, like all of those people I've looked up to, and like now, like finally getting the courage to do it and having the resources and stuff, like I'm so excited, and it's something I definitely think I can achieve. Obviously it's not going to be an easy process, but it's going to be a process for sure. Are you still selling products? So if you guys don't know, I have like a little beauty page on Instagram where I sell like bundles with like makeup bundles and like self-care skincare bundles, and at the moment I'm not, because I ran out of everything. Everybody kind of like bought little last minute bundles from me, and I am completely sold out, which thank God, thank you Jesus. And yeah, will you ever move to Florida? No, I don't think I'll move to Florida, but definitely travel and visit more often than I normally do. I normally go like once or twice a year, but definitely going more is a big goal to try to complete this year. If you weren't doing makeup, what would you be doing in life? I think influencing and YouTube, being a YouTuber is something I would still do, because I don't like necessarily love all the YouTube like makeup wise. I love like the lifestyle videos, like the daily routines, what I do in a day, what I eat in a day, like vlogging and stuff. Like, those are what I look up to and what I kind of want for this channel. So yeah, if you were to only do one in cosmetology, what would it be? Hair, makeup, nails, or other? So if you guys don't know, I am a cosmetology student. Although I love makeup, makeup is not like a big thing in the cosmetology, like school wise. Like, they teach you about it very little, like the sanitary purposes, like matching like the undertones and stuff, but they don't really like go in depth to it. Something that I really caught my attention this year was waxing facials and like lashes and stuff. I fell in love with that. I love doing waxing. I love doing facials. I literally did one on my best friend yesterday and it was so much fun. What's the best message that quarantine and COVID taught you / COVID taught you? The best thing that it taught me was that you don't know like what everybody's going through, and you don't know like secretly people can be putting up these fake smiles. And this year has definitely been like something different for everybody. Like some people experienced loss, depression, are mentally unstable, or you know, and for some people they've experienced like the highest in their business has ever gone. Definitely it's been a hard year for everybody, and it's been different for everybody. Like I said, some people are like literally booming in their business, and some people are just literally, you know, can't find joy in anything, and it's hard. But you know, it's 2021 and big things are coming. Big things are coming for sure. Was middle school a good experience for you? I wouldn't say like good, but it was definitely a learning experience. I met so many people, and I also lost so many people in middle school, and I learned a lot of things in middle school. It was definitely a learning experience, but I wouldn't take it back for anything. I would go back maybe 8th grade year. 8th grade year was literally such a fun year. What made you want to come to Motion, and do you plan on going to Highland College? So what made me want to go to Motion was that summer. So I went Motion 2018, and that summer I was doing an internship at my church. It was called, honestly I forgot what it was called, but it was so much fun. That's where I literally met all the people that I know from church right now. Like it was so much fun. I definitely grew that summer with my relationship with God and my relationship with so many others. But that summer I went to Motion, and it was so much fun. Like for me, like that was my first conference ever, and to be in an arena with 16,000 Christian believers, like it amazes me to this day, like seeing all those hands up worshiping. It was so much fun, and I definitely want to go back in person the next time we have one. But do you plan on going to Highland College? So my mom literally told me I could not go to Highland College, but I have gotten like texts from like the scouts and stuff from them, and it's sad because like they wanted like to like meet up and do like the college tour and stuff, and I couldn't. But yeah, so I think that wraps up about all the questions. So if you were able to send me questions, I want to thank you so much right now, because if you guys hadn't sent questions I wouldn't have had a video to film, and it was so much fun. So yeah, thank you, and I hope to see you guys in my next video. Is that what the YouTubers say? But I hope to see you guys in the next video. Hopefully it's going to be a vlog, so if you're into vlogs, stay tuned for that, and follow me on all of my socials, TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, and yeah, bye guys.